requests about how I make my hair look like this. Especially being a black rodeo queen, it's a little bit tough because our hair does not necessarily coincide with other textures of hair, and it's a little bit more of a skill that you have to kind of get the wing aspect. Most of the curl things are natural, but getting the wing aspect with back combing is a little bit difficult. So I'm going to go over that, and I'm also going to go over how I curl my hair and then what I do to prep my hair in order for it to also look like that. So if you have any more questions, just let me know. We're going to get to it. I'm going to turn this into this. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is basically what my hair looks like, unwashed, unprocessed. This is like usually what my hair looks like in a bun. Okay, so I did end up washing and blow drying my hair. We're struggling trying to get this out. So this is fully blow dried and washed. So the key to it is making sure you get all residues out. Like, only thing I have in my hair right now after a shampoo and a wash is a heat protectant, like a really light heat protectant. Just make sure you can get it as straight as possible with a blow dryer. So that's that. That's that. Alright, so I usually take a hot comb to my roots. Forewarning, this is after a couple days of me going after washing my hair. I went to the gym, so my roots are really sweated out. So I usually just take the hot comb and straighten out the roots a little bit so I don't have to go in with my flat irons. But I quickly realized that my comb was not hot enough, so I ended up having to go over it a little bit off camera. But yeah, I usually just take this to all of my roots just to get the roots straight and just so my hat can fit on my big head. Here I'm showing you like progress of how far I've got. So I just do this across my whole head. Okay, so after I've done my whole head, this is kind of what it looks like. And then I go in with my T3 curling wand. It's a tapered curling wand, so it starts off large, I think about a ½ an inch, and then goes down to a ¼ of an inch. So that way it gives me a nice tapered curl from base to ends. It's really cool though. It really it gets nice and hot to where you need it to be. So I'm gonna start off by sectioning my hair in halves. This makes it a lot easier for me to curl, and just so I can get some hair out of the way, because I start from the back. So I just take the rubber band, tie up one side of my head. Okay, so like I said, I usually section off starting from the back of my head so that way the curls just fall. And reminder, I usually put clip-ins in, so I usually define my clip-ins a little bit more so that way I don't burn the mess out of my natural hair. And for the record, my hair is usually straighter than this. It's just this bulky because I went to the gym literally after I blow dried my hair for the first section of this video. I have a lot of hair, so I got frustrated. So it is, yeah, It's a lot. So now that I'm done curling, I'm pointing to where I might want to section off to do my wings, and then the rest of the hair will be pulled back. So I'm just going to section off the top part of where I'm going to pull it back, and then the rest of the stuff that hangs down is going to be what I make my wings out of. So like I stated, I really just put this hair up, and this is what's going to be under your hat. You do curl the ends, but I did a really bad job and just gave up on it at this point. So I moved on to start the wings. So when I started my wings, I basically just start from the back to the front like always, and I always curl the hair away from my face so that way the wing bottom can like kind of stand up when you back comb. So now I have both sides curled, and then I also went over and off camera I did the ponytail curls. This basically gives you a little bit more volume at the top of your hair, just coming right out the back of your hat. Also, like I said, I do use clip-in extensions around my head, so that also gives it more definition to the curl and volume when you comb it through. Like I mentioned, I do have a heat protectant in my hair, and this is the one that I use. I use it before I blow dry, and then I use it again to kind of hold and set the curls. It's not crunchy at all. It is a bit sticky at first, but once it dries, it's not crunchy, it's not heavy or anything like that. So, as a black woman, we already have like really good textured hair to kind of back comb. The kind of like teasing powder that I use to go ahead and give it that extra texture and hold to bump those wings up. And this is like a white powder. Sometimes it comes out a little bit too fast, so just be careful. Got to be. So I use this to spray right onto my wing after I'm done teasing, just to hold it in place and set it. So you're gonna see me sectioning out the part that I want to be my wing, and I'm going to basically go back and back comb. So I'm adding the teasing powder, and yeah, like I said, it comes out fast. So as you see, it falls all down in my ear. Yeah, we did that. But after I put this in, I'm gonna go behind and just sprinkle it some more in there, and then kind of work it through the roots of my hair, because like I said, I did just actually wash my hair prior, so it had no hold to it at all. So now me sectioning it, I do have a better comb for this, but this is the only one I could find at the time. Like, most of my stuff is packed away. but you just take it and back comb it. So you just take your hair and comb backwards like you're trying to make a knot. I don't too much do this a lot with my hair. I just do it to where it starts forming. As you can see, the bump just starts forming. I don't do it until it mats up my hair because I hate breakage. As a rodeo queen, you're gonna have breakage. That's just the name of the game. You're gonna have hair problems. Welcome to the world. So this is basically what I do to get my wing. Okay, so I did forget my ball cap. I use it to basically form my wings so I know where my cowboy hat sits, and I believe this is across the board for most rodeo queens. And for the record, let me just put this out there. I am by no means a wing expert. There are a bunch of videos out there to tell you how to do a wing. This is just how I get my wing, and basically how to do it for our textured hair as a black rodeo queen. And that's about it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. If you follow anybody else's wing tutorial, you just have to do it towards your hair. And there we are. This is the finished results without my clip-ins in. So this is basically what my hair looks like.